Therefore, he can only comfort his female employee and let her cultivate her body at ease. After coming out of the ward, Isaac sighed, wondering when the grandmother Cynthia could leave when the phone suddenly rang. The person who called was Cynthia's bodyguard. Isaac answered the phone. "Hey, this is Isaac." The nervous people on the other end of the phone almost cried, and choked up. "Mr. Isaac, something has happened. Mr. Isaac." Isaac frowned and asked, "What's the matter? What is such a fuss for?" There was a shivering voice and said, "Isaac, Mr. Isaac, the eldest lady, she is kidnapped." There was a buzz in Isaac's mind. "What do you mean? Cynthia was kidnapped in Orr's Hill? Who is so bold that even they dare to touch the Wade family?" So, he hurriedly said, "Don't worry, let me know the matter clearly after the first 5 to 10. The other party hurriedly said, "Today the eldest lady is looking for a woman named Elaine to talk about something." So we accompanied the eldest lady to a beauty salon and met with that woman. Unexpectedly, the two of them disappeared in the beauty salon together, and even the clerk and boss of the beauty salon are missing. In the next moment, he immediately thought of Charlie. He knew that Charlie had a big quarrel with Cynthia in the hanging garden, and the two sides must have been very uncomfortable, so it might really be Charlie's hand. So he hurriedly called Charlie and asked as soon as he came up, "Master, where are you?" Charlie said lightly, "I'm at home. What's the matter?" Isaac said nervously, "Master, did you tie up Miss Cynthia?" Charlie frowned. "No, I don't even bother to see her. Why would I tie her up?" "Why, she is kidnapped." Isaac was surprised. "Ah, you didn't do this thing? That's bad. This is really going to happen?" Charlie asked. "What the H*LL is going on?" Isaac blurted out. "Miss Cynthia went to the beauty salon to see your mother-in-law, and said she was going to talk to your mother-in-law in person, but she suddenly disappeared from the beauty salon." Charlie was shocked, and hurriedly asked him, "What about mother-in-law? Missing too? Do you know what she said to mother-in-law?" What Charlie feared most at this time was that Cynthia would reveal his identity in front of Elaine. Now, the Sioux family is the enemy he must get rid of, and the Wade family does not know whether it is an enemy or a friend. It is very likely that the two top Eastcliff families are his enemies. If his identity is revealed, they will be exposed to those around them. Brings a lot of danger. Before these things were resolved, he was not going to tell Claire his identity. However, if Cynthia and Elaine show up, then he won't be able to hide. Isaac also heard that Charlie was a little nervous about this matter, and hurriedly said, "Master, don't know the specific situation now. Don't know what Miss Cynthia and your mother-in-law talked about. Now they are both kidnapped. We have to find them first." Charlie nodded, and said, "You call Orville. His subordinates are scattered all over Orr's Hill and have many eyes and ears. For this kind of thing he should be able to find a clue." Under Charlie's order, the entire Orr's Hill underground world was dispatched almost at this instant. Orville even took to the streets in person, looking for clues to Elaine with his men. Harold didn't know this at this time. He just wanted to take revenge on Elaine, and then send her to the black brick kiln to work for a lifetime. This will not only suppress the arrogance of Charlie and Claire, but also avenge him and his mother. Noah was also very excited. His hatred for Elaine has already reached a peak. Of the four of Charlie's family, he hates Elaine the most. The reason why he hates Elaine so much is mainly that Horia was sent to the black coal kiln because of Elaine, and Horia was pregnant in the black coal kiln and infected herself with a venereal disease. That's fine, but this Elaine hung dozens of green hats on the wall to disgust him, so that he will never forget the harm Horia has brought to him, and he will always feel green on his head. As time continues to increase, it is no longer a common practice. At this time, the father and son, together with their accomplices, dragged Elaine and Cynthia to the abandoned warehouse in the suburbs. Because the warehouse is large, the van can be driven directly into the warehouse. As soon as the car stopped, Harold jumped out of the car first, and then dragged Elaine out of the car. Noah looked at Elaine on the ground with a sneer, and said with disgust, Elaine, you never dreamt that you would have a F*C King Day today?" Elaine was terrified, but because her mouth was blocked, she couldn't speak and could only sob loudly. Noah directly tore off the towel from her mouth. Elaine blurted out immediately, Noah, you are so f*** king tired and crooked, dare to kidnap me? Believe it or not, my son-in-law can blow your head anytime, huh? Noah raised his hand and slapped Elaine, angrily said, it's all about this time, so f*** king act with me? You think you are on your terrace now, don't you? Elaine is a master who cannot afford to lose. Seeing that he dared to beat her, she immediately furiously said, Noah, you wait. My son-in-law knows many people with good power in Ors Hill, and he will definitely teach you a lot. Noah sneered and said, do you still expect Charlie to teach us? I tell you, today I tie you here for two main purposes. First, let a few young people have fun with you, and take some videos to post online, let you and your family be ruined. Second, send you to the black brick factory to burn the kiln and move bricks for a lifetime. How did you deal with Horia in the first place? I will now get it back hundreds of times.